Boom. I think we're live. Okay. Hello. Let's go ahead and get some stuff started here in City Skylines today. We're going to be streaming for a little while tonight. Just a nice, good, chill stream here for you on this lovely Monday. We're looking at essentially what we finished up on the last live stream. This little cargo yard and transfer track station here at the end of the town. We're going to be trying to build up this area a little bit more to try and keep some cash flow coming in and things like that. I think I need to edit some of the mile per hour through here because, as you can see, that train kind of sped up for a moment and then slowed right back down. Let me go ahead and make this back to what, 20? I think everything through here needs to be 20 20 20 20 20 20. Can't tell if that's part of the road or not. I think so that should be fine. Now these trains will keep on rolling on through. How's it going, Nick and Chris? Welcome to the stream as we get a nice long cargo train here, leaving the station through our little transfer yard here. Such a nice model from the Steam Workshop. These really long trains just look great. Though it's probably too long of a train to be coming into this type of station. Regardless, I mean, you know, it's just nice to see these wind their way through and across bridges and stuff. Especially at their nice slow in-town speed that we have it set here. Anyways, how's everyone's Monday going? I think my day's going okay. For a Monday at least. The time zone change is still kind of messing with my sleep schedule a little bit. Alright, that's all looking good. Let's go ahead and I guess try and figure out what we need to do to this area. Based on our Ryko, you can see that we have pretty much decent demand across the board for most things. I might throw in a couple new buildings here. Let's go. Tower. I think I did download one. A nice signal tower here to use. Now I don't quite know which way this is supposed to go. But I'm pretty sure this will suffice. About like right there. If I can actually get this to angle a little bit better. A little bit more straight. There we go. So this is the main signal tower. Hopefully controlling a lot of the tracks going in and out of the area. How's it going, Pele Guy? We have some offices as well. I am thinking about changing this texture from concrete to dirt. Just pretty much to there. Alright, that's not bad. Let's change the brush size a bit so we can get a little bit more covered. Boom. Alright, nice little train yard. And now we get to support this whole facility with some additional warehouse, storage, things like that. Pilot Guy, always good to see you. Conflicting Addiction, hello. How are you? Okay, so first things first. Let's get some more road laid down here. Give us a little bit of a design decision to go out from this. I kind of want to just simply make a couple forks coming out of this. Why is this making a bridge? There we go. That's much better. Sergio, thanks for subscribing. Means a lot. force the use of elevated. Force the ground to follow elevation of the road. Normal, unroaded. Okay, I might just have to control the height a little bit more manually. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and lower this road a bit. It's too steep of an angle for me. And then this will just come out to there, hit that about a 90. Get some sort of little block forming there. Now through here, I could put a little bit of a service road behind these. Go ahead and turn off snapping. Something like that. And then lower this down a bit. Maybe not so much right at the end there. Let's also select some stuff, get this height maybe a little bit more even. Let's grab all of these, make this all equal to that building, and then all of these, and make this equal to, I guess, that building. Actually, that's still pretty steep through there. Let's fix that a hair and edit the terrain a little bit. Take out this little mound that's kind of forming. Brush strength, tone that down. Here we go, just smooth all this out. Smooth terrain is happy terrain. Okay. Looking good. Always like to see roads go underneath bridges and stuff. Got some nice verticality going. Actually, let's make this a parking lot road. So let's find parking. And about like that. We'll even extend it to about there. We'll have to get rid of some of these trees. Pop, 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 pop. Bit like that, and we might even put another parking lot maybe on this side and behind here as well. So let's do that. Let's make that even to that building. Not bad. Kind of wish I could square this off, but I might be able to just do so using the concrete brush a bit. Fill in some of this grass too. And some of this as well. Then maybe take a... There's a nice straight angle on here. I think that works just fine. It's all about trying to fill in as much of the screen area, leaving spots here and there, but mostly making it a bit of a concrete jungle for sure. Don't know how I feel about that side road now. That should be fine. Alright, let's get some industry. Let's do growable. Let's do some light industry here. Let's see what we can kind of come up with. I want this to be pretty much as low as it can go. I mean, we could even throw like another little cargo yard. Oh, I'm in the search bar, not in the correct location for that. Let's put this, say, up here. I'll increase it just to kind of even out the terrain as much as possible. We might have to start squeezing some of these buildings together a bit. Just so they start making some sense. And then also we have to wait for it to kind of build up as well, due to the kind of more realistic timetable that we have going on in our town. So just like everywhere else, we'll kind of rough this in a bit and then go from there. We'll probably have to move a lot of things by hand, but we're kind of used to that at this point. Let's grab this, move this over here. In fact, we'll copy it and put another one as well, which will hopefully build up to. I might have to put some small parking lot feature here. In fact, I might square this up a bit. Maybe turn this whole thing into a concrete pad with some parking. Then this, I might be able to kind of just duplicate this into this building. I know this kind of artificially increases our economy in a small, compact area, but to be honest, that's fine. It doesn't bother me none to do things like this. Let's go ahead and pipe this up for some water. And I'll follow the road because I am a crazy person. Just like that. I think this building, we'll just re-square this up a bit. Let's do something like this. And then this goes over here. Square this up to that. In fact, we need to flip it around so the gate's facing the right direction. That would probably be beneficial. I don't think this building is going to work for us. I think we're going to have to go with a different one. Something a little bit more simple than something that's so piped up there. That might be too big. This might do. So wait for that to grow. This little Williams store can kind of tuck in here. A bit like that. And I might try and clean this whole terrain up with just like shrubs and some retaining walls. It's probably the best thing that we could do for it. In fact, I might even try and fit this in more like this. So let's straighten this section out. Get that nice and close. Kind of like that. And then we'll just follow this at a 90-degree angle a bit. And then we will do a short and connect them just like that. Realign this a bit here. Small curve. Small curve. Move this down. All the trains coming through there. Actually, let's put this, let's just bump this up like that, right next to the Williams building. And then this one can come forward all the way to the street. Like that. And then this whole little area will be just kind of covered in with concrete. I'm gonna flip this 180 so the garage isn't right through the signs there. Now we get this little neat back alleyway. Listen, oh my god, there's a fire. So that's a scary. Throw these a little bit more into the corners. Kind of push them back a bit. That's gonna need probably deleted in the long run. These power cables. We'll just get rid of those. Because pretty much all the power is going to be flowing from the right side across. And then once this is connected up to the town, the power will be all shared there as well. Okay, maybe the power isn't fully there yet. It says you guys are connected though. Alright, we'll leave it for now. Let's get some parking lots back here. In fact, we'll even do the double. Security, the fence here, bump. Okay. And then we'll get a fence as well. What is this? Let's go. Railway border fence. A little different. Let's just do this one. Where's a good industrial fence? There it is. Alright, so we'll kind of balance it to there. Oh. And something like that. That's okay. Knock some trees down, accidentally get rid of a fence, because that's what always happens. Throw this back into place by hand, and it will never be perfectly lined again. Let's just kind of dirty this up a bit. Now we can finally add the parking spots. That's what we originally wanted to do. Got sidetracked with fences. And I may have to turn off weather so I can see kind of what we're doing again. Might become an important thing to do. Matthew has subscribed. Well, thank you very much, Matthew. Enjoy your time here on the channel. And thanks for the awesome little follow. Let's add some larger kind of breakwater rocks here at the edge. Kind of wish random prop rotation worked on these rocks, to be honest. That would be beneficial. Okay, get those in, and I think there might be some other ones that we can use. River rocks might be too small of an asset to just cover up this area. And the LOD on this is way worse than I remember it being. I don't know if that's a new issue, or I might need to get the LOD mod working again. Any other rocks that we can use? There's like a little cliff rock. Oh, offshore drilling platform. Since when is this a thing? Okay, that's probably part of industries right there. We also going to get a bit of a police presence down here. I was thinking about downloading a small security station, which would probably fit the area a little bit more. So this might be a temporary kind of fix, just so that these can start functioning a little bit. In fact, we'll even move this back here, just completely out of the way for now. Kind of solve our crime issue there. We are losing money. That's a problem. Definitely got a good grungy look when it's all like this, though. Okay, fill this all in, and we'll leave as much of a straight line as possible. In fact, I might just have to follow this down at like a 45-degree angle. And then cut it this way as well. Nope, gonna fill the whole thing in. Fill the whole thing in. When in doubt, more concrete. And let's see if we can't get some more parking. Should be down here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be real fun to make this all smooth out. So we'll come out this way with it, and then over to here, and I'm just gonna walk this up a bit. Just until it kind of fits. Let's check my segment. That's straight. This is curved. So we'll remake that to be a straight line. And that's fine, if not a little bumpy. This is actually all really bumpy. So I think I should bring this up if that's the way it's gonna go. Not too high though. Still plenty of clearance for that bridge. Bring these back down. This back down on top. And then I might be able to put a patch of grass here. Just like right there. Just a little bit. I'm gonna put some weeds or something there. And then this building is all screwed up. Okay. More parking spots are needed. I wonder if I can get away with... Is my anarchy reversed? Prop and tree anarchy. I feel like it's set to inverse some reason. Where is it? Find road anarchy. Toggle anarchy. Control E. Yeah. Oh well. It's something I can just switch in between. 8x2 is a little wide. Let's start with just a 3. Here. So 3's probably still a little long. I really don't want to put this down one at a time, but I may have to. Camera, bump this up so I can see what I'm doing here. The rain is still making it hard to see with the lighting. Smoother than a baby's body. Love watching. Love the attention to detail. Makes it interesting to watch. Thank you. Yeah, detail is where it's at. Though it is funny how I said at the start of this series how I didn't want to put a whole lot of detail and I wanted to keep it relatively vanilla, yet here I am putting down individual little parking spaces for the non-existent traffic in this area right now. Alright, come on, weather. Please return to normal. That's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and put some trees in. Wish I had some smaller grass to use here, but I need to download, I think, some more industrial bushes because I have still a little bit more of an urban pack right now. Sorry, not good at typing, just want to fix that and re-say it's interesting to watch. No problem. And thank you. I understand your gist. See if I can get one of these to work in here. Industrial bushes, you should trademark that. Well, I mean, there is a difference, though. Poke fun as you will, but we all know bushes and shrubs are completely different in these type of areas. Or at least they feel that way. I do want to try and keep the tree line low through here. You definitely want good sight across the bridge. So let's grab some rocks. Definitely need some more rock variety. Holy cow, I don't need boulders. Not smoggy enough for industrial area. I have the smog like way turned low. And also, if it was smoggy, you guys wouldn't be able to see all the pretty little stuff going on. Come on. Let's do that. Shade from the bridge, kind of killing the grass down there. I think that makes sense. And that grass texture. Yeah, man. It's about the grass. Thanks, Paul. Corpus Christi, Texas. Is that where you're from, Travis? I don't know. I'm going to assume that's where you're from. Oh, see, now they're using the correct rail. See, last time we were on this save, these trains were using this rail to come in, and now they're using this one. I mean, I'm happy they're not plowing through our parked containers anymore still, but it's getting a little ridiculous there, guys. Are these colliding? No. Good. Still spacing out. I was hoping there's a way for me to cover up this hillside a bit. Because it's just got some ugly... What is this? Ooh! A whole grass texture. That's actually kind of nice. Isn't it? I think so. And then these floating in the sky. Tufts. I really need to put a fence on this side, don't I? I don't like these grasses. It's a little much. Let's tone it back a bit. Too much can be a bad thing. Alright. Let's go back to fence. Preferably chain link fence. That's facing the wrong direction. And then straight to there. Let's do props. Okay, so that is the right ones. Good. Doop. Doop. And then to get that to curve. Do something like that. Cool. Definitely want people to get at and run around that depot. Ooh. Forgot I finally downloaded the Dollar Tree sign. Let's actually put that at the Dollar Tree. Got it. Best detail ever. Okay. Try for some more trees. Now we are losing money, and I might have to stop the weather so I can see again here. I'm gonna speed up time until it clears up and things stop being wet. Because this shine, you know, from the wet concrete makes it a little difficult to see what you're doing. Turn weather back on, but I'm going to keep it paused. All right. Let's do... Where's that big section of grass? So we got all that. Gonna go back into a little bit of a plain, and then we'll do some denser trees out through here. Just a decent away from the actual railroad tracks. Maybe put some smaller variants a bit closer to the railroad. You know, something like that. And then we can start getting into like bushier trees, just a spot here, a spot there. I love these oak trees. Let's cut this one back because you can't quite see all the way around the bridge. Then some. Let's not put a tree right on the rail. I think I have some leaf decals that we can just kind of scatter in there. Maybe just a spot of color. Bob Ross it up, you know? And dirt. Grass. Decal. Too much. Just a little much. How does this town make money, taxes, and utility payments? Mainly through industries. So with the industries DLC, you can make a decent amount of money fairly quickly and easily. So if we actually come over here to like these places where we have some industrial areas such as like farms, I do want to get a lumber area kind of around where we are now, but generally farms and other industry areas is how you're gonna make a decent amount of money. Now they could have nerfed this really, because I used to make a lot more. Or Ryko's just not balanced enough anymore. Which whatever the reason is, it should slowly fix itself as we keep adding buildings and just expanding the town in general. Like like we still need a whole bunch of industry, so we can just go ahead and find some. I really haven't downloaded a whole bunch of industry assets yet, or at least when it comes to generic industry. Like, we really only have these like warehouses and things like that. Otherwise, we're kind of just stuck with the base kind of industries that are around, which, you know, some of them look okay, but some of them don't at the same time. Hey, German, how are you? And we really might just be hitting kind of the limit in terms of population. As well, so we might just need more of that. Prop. Did what? Okay. Pathing of vehicles may end up becoming an issue as well, but there's really not much you can do a lot of the times with that. Decal. Get some stains and scratches on this thing. Kind of ugly it up a bit. Maybe some cracks like right there, and maybe over here, and right along this edge. Maybe just cop chase someone down a back alley, but they jumped over chain link fence and got away. Possibly, but I was more confused by the ice cream truck that spawned out of this garage and then proceeded to make a hard right into the parking lot. A little weird. You know, you'll get those. You know, I think we might have to actually look at our budget a bit. It might be something we need to address. Ice cream truck escape van? Yeah, probably. So let's bump that up. I mean, Don't have any public transport, which might be something we do as well. Because I did put a bus depot down here. And if we want to use it, we can. Let's try this out a bit. So what do I need to do? I need to go to buses. And we're gonna create a new line. Now we should probably just have it come down here, kind of do a quick UE, head back up through town, and say this bus line should really wind up around here. So add a stop there. We'll go forward a bit more. Kind of like there. A couple more blocks to there. To here. There to there. So that's going to be like the southern route. We're going to go ahead and create a new line kind of off of this. A bit. Let's create a L branch going this way. Some more. So we'll go up through town. And then we'll loop back this way. Let's see what our buses do. Holy cow, we using enough buses, guys? Nine buses? Really? I mean, I guess if that's how many buses you guys want to use, go for it. Now the question is, I have routes, but there we go. Bus line 1. So let's go ahead and name these a bit. Bus line 1, Freight depot line and the Old Town line. Freight will make kind of like an industrial color. And then this one services some more commercial, so we'll make those a lighter color so they have some separation. Hey, Conics. So we'll let the buses propagate around a little bit. Now, these buses here are probably going to crash through these trains pretty hard. Yep, just like that. That's perfectly safe and fine. And then it rains again. It rains so much on this map. Let's follow a bus through its route. Let's say follow this one through. Real quick. Oh. As it goes through its southern area here. See a lot of people coming to this bus stop. This is going to be like one of the main hubs here, because 2 lines connect at this spot. Right by the main park, actually, which is a pretty good spot for it to be sharing, I think. Now, we don't have any bus lanes or anything like that. I don't expect our traffic to be crazy, really, at all when it comes to our town. Go ahead and pull out of here. And then shift gears and start heading this way to more of the commercial side. Oof, really unloaded a bunch of people there. Now these guys probably had to walk home a decent way, so we'll get one more bus route to go that direction. Kind of encompass that loop. So at this point, this bus is going to work its way back through town. I need to invest in some stoplights there. Now this stop isn't really servicing anything yet, but there will be stuff there, I'm sure. And then it'll come down here to the depot. And then hopefully just turn around and head on out. That's not too bad. I've never really messed much with public transport, but if my experience in Transport Tycoon is going to help us at all, it's going to be with bus routes. Though we'll find out real quick. Yeah, this stop's going to be a little crazy. Alright, let's see how that affects my budget. It's not good. It's not good at all. I mean, it might get a little bit higher or something like that over time, but we'll see. So we'll just have to let that run for a bit. I think we need some low density commercial down here. Actually, let me see what zoning kind of looks like building wise. I actually don't know if that picks up. Is there anything that's gonna tell me what type of building this is? Like, these are all pretty much industrial. No, there's some commercial here, actually. So that might be fine. That little bit of commercial can service this area, I think. So that means we're just kind of stuck back to warehouses. So let's go. Not whale. Warehouse. It's an old brick warehouse there. Don't really like that building. I don't know, to be honest, I really like these Japanese warehouses. I don't know if I'm just biased, because when I visited Japan, these things were kind of a common sight. And I just liked how quaint they were. And they're very space efficient, so maybe that's another reason why I like these things. So let's that build up real quick, and then we'll see about increasing our population a whole bunch. That's probably one of the main reasons we are losing a lot of money. Our industries are most likely not running at full capacity in any sense. I just need these to spawn in so I can kind of adjust their angles. Get them to probably agree just a hair more. Let's get rid of one of them. Let's see if we can't replace it with, like, just one of these for variety's sake. Okay. So that side's essentially done. Up here we need to kind of think about adding some more commercial. And we might need to start kind of working more on the town itself a little bit more. Take a little bit of a break from this area in general. It's probably going to be a good idea to do. I wonder if that's just having issue because it's not really going to be connected to a road. Probably. Let's just do an unmarked road down this way. Why is it not letting me snap to this? You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll just do that, and then we'll grab... Oh, because that node is the end. That's literally the end of the node. Okay, let's do this, 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 and this. So we'll kind of use a road to shore this up. And in doing so, should create a bit of a bulkhead for the water as well. Okay, finally the policeman is here. And I can actually see what this thing is complaining about. So this has no road access. Could be another reason why we're losing some money. So let's try and flip this around. Just about 180 and see if that works. Well, it looks like it. And I think I downloaded a rail way. Shed. It might be under here. Yeah, so I did download an engine shed. Just to kind of stick at the end of this. Though we still have trains spawning all the way through it. Which might just be something I uninstall. I might have to uninstall trains that are this long. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'll have to look into doing that. In fact, I need to set the speed limit. I think there's something that there's possibly breaking through here. 20, 20, 20. 20, 20, 20. I feel like it's speeding up and then slowing down in spots, but I don't know where it's doing that. Okay, well, in the meantime, more commercial. We need more commercial to support some more industries. And then we will get some more farmland out here probably. And maybe up here. So I do want 2 other farmland areas. And then on the back side of this, I kind of want a logging camp. And then we might be able to squeeze a mine back here. I don't know. Might be too much industry for such a small town, to be honest. I mean, I don't have like a proper city center or anything like that. Kind of thinking about it. Growable, low commercial. So we're gonna do something like that. This. Actually, do we have that store on the other side? I mean, we kind of do, but really, I only have a limited selection of stores to choose from. Which can be a little frustrating. Try something like that. Then we'll run an alleyway through this. Really wish there was a way for me to get these just a hair more of a straight corner than these rounded ones, because that would look nice. Brush size, trim this up a bit. And then I might scoot this whole thing back. To there. Let that go. How's the budget now for the... Okay, still pretty bad for the buses. Public transport at its finest. Did I place one of these Starbucks over here yet? Nope. Though I have a feeling I have one somewhere. It just might not be on this street. I feel like it's missing some science stuff. Okay, so we got that. Let's do some more office space, potentially. Not the movie, but so let's do that. Then let's do a gap, not like there. Let's turn this 90 degrees. See if we can squeeze this in here. Squeeze this kind of like that. I don't really have a whole lot of custom assets when it comes to Office. I guess nor do I for commercial, but let's try that. Boom! A whole lot of things popping up at once. This could end up looking cool, could end up looking god-awful, but we'll find out together. Just go ahead and zone all this concrete. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, all the dumb signs and props on these things. We'll have to address some of that. It's not bad, it's just these signs are ugly, so we're gonna change it. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these dumb neon signs. Is there anything you guys want to see added to Wheaton? No, don't do that. Okay, my game just crashed. I think I went through prop it up a little too quick. Ooh, the black screen of death right there. That's always fun to see. How far back is my autosave? Oh no. That's pretty far back, isn't it? I wonder if I can change the autosave settings to be a little bit more frequent. Let's see if we can do that. Did I lose all my work? I don't think we lost all my work. But I think all the buildings we just laid down and maybe the bus routes. Maybe a bit around the light industry area that we're doing. Because the screenshot of this autosave is a little bit more pointing towards when we were laying down the bus routes. Oof, I'm missing like 84 assets that I need to download. That's something I need to fix. Though we have 2,128 in the meantime. A decent amount of assets. A green park. What is all in a green park? It's like a nature park? Okay. I mean, we have a decent hillside that we can use. Maybe make like a trail up through there. And maybe even use like a little ski lift as well. Okay, how far back? Let's see. This whole section's missing. And we lost some of these buildings. And I think we lost the buses. Yes, we lost the buses. Let's see if I can change my autosave. Autosave every... Let's do 20 minutes. And then we'll update our main save here. Okay, instead of every hour. So we lost basically exactly 30 minutes of work. That's fine though, because we can hopefully put that back real quick. So, growable. Now it's not going to be the exact same, which is a shame, but you know, we do what we can. So we'll do that. We'll grab this, throw that here. And that one, this. And then that, and rotate this about 90 degrees to the right. So, how's it going, Dominic? Grow big, my city? It's growing. I don't know if it's growing very large or not, but it's getting there. Alright, so we have those. Let's go back to office side and figure out something to do here. Do something like that. Have I heard Satisfactory? I have. I have a lot of people that say I should play it. Okay, let's extend the sidewalk a bit, make it a bit wider. Would I want to play it? I mean, I think it would be interesting to dabble in for sure, at the very least. I mean, it looks interesting. I mean, I do like those type of video games for sure. Alright, let's put that road back. Got to play it over the weekend. I can't wait for the early access release. It's pretty addicting. Nice. Do I like where YouTube is going? By what? By what? What do you mean? Let's in a bit more. There we go. And then refill in our concrete a bit. How it can, I'm assuming that you mean demonetize. I mean, it's their platform. They can essentially do what they want with it. I think some people are a little too quick to demonetize and things like that, but you know, they're gonna try and protect their interests and stuff. Can't blame them for that a whole lot. Let's do some parking lots. Okay, and something like that might be okay. It's not overly tall, but I need to get rid of some of these props. Okay, well, see you. What else kind of needs merging together? I might switch these buildings around, to be honest. Do something like that. Put that at the corner. And this to fill the gap a bit. I might split this in half. I might put a park on this side. I don't have a whole lot of park assets, which is kind of crappy, but I mean, a public pool might be a decent asset to have on this side. Bit of a public pool, and then go into like a volleyball court. Just like a couple of them. Baseball field's too big. Football field's too big. Do a couple basketball courts. Couple tennis courts. Maybe we could put some parking on this side. Actually, let's do plaza real quick. Stick that like right in the middle there. What is this? Ugly modern art. Got it. Definitely don't need that. This road, let's upgrade it. Let's just run the parking right through the middle. I'm gonna turn these. Okay, that, grab this and just copy it. should kind of fix its parking issue or not. Maybe flip it around 180, see if that fixes it. Or it's never going to be fixed. I hate it how parks do this sometimes. Or just general buildings will do this. Let's just get rid of the volleyball courts. They're kind of lame anyways. Rest, kind of foresty area. Might do a little bit of a walking path. So where is that at? Is that on the terrain? In here, yes. Holy shit. Paul Coble with a $50 donation. Well, thank you so much, Paul. You didn't have to do something like that. That's really nice. I don't know what to do for you besides say thanks. You could claim a house if you want. I mean, that's the best I could do for you right now. Thank you. That's the largest single donation I've ever received. Record holder. Here, have some cats. And some of those. Thank you. You essentially paid me what YouTube does in a month. That's a little crazy. Okay, well, I'm a little awestruck by that a little bit still. Losing my train of thought now. Oh, I deserve it? Nah. I mean, I put in a lot of hard work, but no. I don't think I deserve anything. Hashtag humble brag, right? I don't know what to do with that. By 2. I need a 4x2. Let's just use square. Straight angle parking onto this. So do you want a house or something? A street named after you? I can do something, at least that. At least let me give you something in return for that wonderful gesture that you've done. More parking spots. Shoot, I almost wish I could give you like 10 months worth of subscriptions so you can use emotes. the bridge have a name? The big suspension bridge? It does not, I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't think it has a name. I don't know if I can name it directly without just naming the whole interstate after you, but shit, I'll do that in a moment. Paul Cobble. Let's just do Cobble Bridge. Cobble Bridge. I think that's a little bit better sounding than your full name, sadly, but yeah, it gets it across. Cobble Bridge. Make sure that continues across Cobble Bridge. Cobble Bridge. No, thank you. Well deserved. Actually, we might have to just call it highway because it fit. Because if it continues all the way across, it is a little silly to have the whole thing. Well, actually, no. It's just one section, isn't it? It's there to here. No, that keeps going. That goes all the way. Cobble. You want to be an interstate or a highway? Cobble interstate. I think interstate's a little bit more fancy sounding. You want a number? Actually, let's just call you 50. Number 50 Cobble Interstate. What direction is this? It's I want to say a north. There you go. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and finish up this park. Tree. So there's some planters here that we can kind of use. This for some corner action, and let's actually put some pathing connecting that plaza there. again with one copy of these things not adhering. It's like it doesn't want to recognize this parking lot as a road. Okay, Phil. Is there any good way to fix that you guys know of? I mean, I'm hesitant to just put like a road next to it, you know? To kind of make it auto work, but if that's the only way to get it to work, then this might be something to consider. Let's do... I have a gazebo? I do. Put a little gazebo there. And let's do another one over here. Cool. That's pretty quaint. Nice open little parking plaza. I kinda don't like that pool and how it's glitching there. Okay, that fixes it. And then we can fill it in. That way we're not getting that crazy texture glitch when you zoom out. Because that looked weird. That's so much better. Good. Well, there we go. Let's add some more homes. And we can think about you know, detailing these out eventually. Okay, use that, fill that in. Get these kind of nice and close. Might try and swing a low-scale apartment complex here. Because this is kind of the end of the main street. It's kind of finished at this point. In terms of building placement and density. So let's zoom forward for a little bit, see what these things look like when they pop up. Very important. Also, we head over to our little market. I may have some new market stall things. Just add some new variety in here we didn't have before, which I think is a good thing to do. Holy cow, how long is this? What is this? It costs $75,000. Oh, there's a winter market. Cool. And it's raining again in game. It's about as reliable as it can get. There we go. A little bit more. Have an interesting. Save the game. I know you said it's 20 minutes, but better safe than sorry. I agree. Thank you. I'm kind of unhappy with these decals. These like manicured lawns. I mean, I guess together they look okay. And yeah, they appear on my old ones now too. If it was up to me, they wouldn't be there. I wonder if I can get rid of them. Eventually. Could be something to look into. How are we on water? We're fine on water. Good. Raptor says hi. Good old Dino Man, always saying hi. Oh, you can tell him, Kim, I say hi too. He's a pretty cool fella, that Raptor guy. Grubble. Fuh. No, I said Raptor, not Shauna. You can't just like can't do Shauna in like text form. That's not fair. Pento, the only reason you might be cooler is because you get to go to Japan more often. But also, we're jealous, so that might be more of a negative. You're right. There is a difference. My mistake. Node. Getting a lot of weird terrain issues there. Is this better than Tropico? Yes. No hesitation in answering. With mods, you know, where else can I get a nice little train yard like this? Some cool trains going by. Vermont. Okay, yes, you might be able to get some cool train yards like this in Vermont. I can't argue that point. And cool bridges. And towns. What do you guys think? What do you all think of our little town here? It's a little rainy, so we'll turn off the weather real quick. Hey, stop doing some lightning. I think it's pretty nice looking. We need to add a whole bunch of more trees. Oh, here, awesome shot of the train going over the rails. And way too fast of a speed. Okay, bye. Forgot to slow it down. Looks like it's organically grown over time. Yep. That's hopefully what we're shooting for. And because it is growing organically over time. Lovely farm town. Thanks, Kim. We got some traffic coming into town. Whole bunch of stuff. But really, I mean, for how big of an area we have, traffic's not bad at all. If we take a look at traffic, I mean, that's about it. On noon. This is noon rush hour traffic here. There's the train at a proper speed. When I zoom out, it looks like a map from Wargame. Yeah, I can see how you get that. It looks like kind of like a proper satellite image, which is really what you're shooting for when you try and make something like this, I feel. Yeah. And if Dado Guy is still here, this is called a trumpet interchange, the thing that I was telling you to make the other day. You see how it kind of makes almost like a French horn, trumpety shape. Let's keep adding some more homes. In fact, we might be able to throw in a couple of these here at the end of town. Let's make sure it doesn't sink all the way through the train. Oh wow, look at these balconies. With garages. Yes, please. I'm gonna have to add an alleyway now. Let's just do one of these. Boom. Yeah, you guys get upset because you get connected to Elk Street. I get it. Man. There we go. Wonder if I can connect some stairs to this stair. Because I believe we do have some stair decals that we could use. You know what? That one might be better. Let's pop this up a bit. And then wall. Okay, it's auto-saving. Good. Always makes me nervous when it does that. Sup, Troy? How's it going? Actually, I'm gonna do probably something like this. Then we just lower this down, make a little bit of a railing. Oh, yeah. Let's grab some props. Okay, and some asphalt. Oh my god, what's with all the sirens? It's just like my town that I live in now. Hey, Secret Sand, how are you? I think this is a surface. I mean, I guess it makes some sense considering there's, wow, they can fly. Look at that. You're late? You're never late. No one's ever late to a stream. As long as the stream is live, you're here, it's a good time, welcome. That's all you need. Let's grab some fence. Not fence. Fence. Alright, hopefully I can keep this as straight as possible. Linear fence fill, please. Thank you. To about there. Currently functioning as a cat bed, so it's a bit hard to type. Yeah, I think Ashley knows that feeling. I suppose I do too, with Jasper being a big old jerk half the time. surface again. I think this is one of the most granular areas that we've ever done. Sadly, this square is slightly too big. But it's okay, we can fix that by hiding it with trees. Oh, look at that. No more clipping. The magic of trees and shrubs. Look, we can even put a tree there. Ah, perfect. Let's get another wall. I just need to do this. Nodes. And just throw this right here. Just sink this down. Perfect. 10 out of 10, best tree ever. Yep. If anything that Planet Coaster has taught me is that trees hide everything. Look at that. Now we got a little back alleyway, a little bit of a side entrance with a staircase. Can't go wrong with that because these staircases aren't even hooked up. So let's fix that a bit. Okay, this might be approaching the territory of too much detail. It's not something we approach too regularly here on the channel, but when we do, it's pretty time consuming. I wonder if I have a different variant. Like a... Yeah, these steeper stairs might be better for down here. To be honest, trees had everything. Uther's 2019. Like, if you're being spied on by the government, trees. It works, trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. A bit. Not terribly better, but better. Nonetheless. So we are still losing a whole bunch of money, which is a problem. But nothing we can't handle, I don't think. That's not gonna fit there, that's not gonna fit there. Doesn't fit. Definitely doesn't fit. Let's put some of those there. Does this fit? Oh my god, it does. Okay. Gonna try and get a house on this corner here. Say something like that. Maybe I'll get one there. Here might get one. Another one there. Right next to the railroad tracks. Perfectly safe. And again, all this stuff's temporary here. More of a designer when I get this game. I'm sure it'll be at least 1 to 3 hours of designing and 1 to 4 hours of building. Yeah, I mean, that's... You can definitely play it like that. It might take you a while to like build up a town, but it'll definitely be really, really well designed. I mean, like, just to build this area was 3 hours for me, but that's probably because I'm slow and really not that efficient when it comes to, playing the game still. Or like even like these farmland areas are definitely a few hours. I need to get rid of these crosswalks. I need to download the mod that gets rid of crosswalks, so I can hand play some of them down, because all these crosswalks in like suburby areas don't exist. It just doesn't really happen. They would exist probably starting about this area, you know, and then everything else would just be unmarked. Crossing. Ooh, look at this train go by. I actually have a bridge very similar to this in the town that I live in. It goes across, right across a double lane road like this. Though it does it more at an angle, probably about like yay. It doesn't have the upper terrace, it's just steel beam supported. But I definitely like the idea behind it. Cool. Okay. So we've been streaming for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think I will be wrapping the stream up here. If you guys want, we'll be streaming some more stuff tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be City Skylines or not, or really what it's going to be. We kind of finished Stonehearth already. It might be some Space Engineers, to be honest. So Space Engineers tomorrow. Yeah, Space Engineers. If you guys want, you can come out for that. That'll be another fun chill stream. Thanks for everyone that subscribed, and thanks again, Paul, for your awesome donation today. I mean, it truly means a lot to see stuff like that. Yeah, with that, you can follow me on Twitter for updates on what's going on with the channel, and we might be doing something interesting this weekend again. So keep an eye out for any of those announcements. So until then, thanks for coming out, and I'll see you guys here in the next stream.